Hello friends, hope you guys are having a good day. My name is Hector Rodriguez, known as Motivation. I'm going to take a few moments and explain to you guys a little bit about myself, what my mission is, my vision is about the company Motivation. So as you know, my name is Hector Rodriguez. I attended Catholic schools, elementary, middle school, and high school. I graduated from DeSales Catholic School in Walla Walla, Washington. I continued my journey in Walla Walla Community College as culinary arts and a little bit about business. Once getting out of college, I decided to continue my journey and move to Tri-Cities, Washington, which is about an hour, 45 minutes if you're speeding away from home. So I decided to move to Tri-Cities because it's a bigger city, and to me, when it's bigger, you got a bigger opportunity. So I decided to move to Tri-Cities and began as a chef at a restaurant. While working at a restaurant, there was going to be a holiday that came up, which was Cinco de Mayo. I wanted to do an event, and that event was going to be very well attached to the restaurant because the restaurant was named Taco Time. And so a gentleman came up, and he was an account executive for a radio station. Actually, he was a general manager and an account executive, and he offered me a job. I didn't want it at the time. I didn't know what it was to be an account executive and to be working on commission. So I turned him down. And eventually he kept coming until he finally got me to get into that job. I realized once getting into the job, it changed my whole vision. I started, going out to different businesses and actually helping them, be successful in their business, not selling them, but be successful. I was motivating them not to give up on their business. And that's what really pushed me to be a motivator. I began to help businesses and people at the same time, motivate them to continue what they love and try to push them to pursue their dreams and to let them know why they started and there's no reason to quit. So once doing that, there was a permit class where you had to sign up to a permit in order for you to get your license. And I started motivating young kids from high schools and realizing that a lot of kids were failing. A lot of kids were dropping out. A lot of kids didn't want to go to school no more. So I started motivating them and try to push them to stay in education. Try to let them know that education is number one. In order for you to succeed, you got to be on top of education. So I started educating them, as far as schooling, as far as, work, as far as anything they love to do, which is dreams. And once doing that, I realized, maybe radio is not really for me. Maybe, I should start my own company and start motivating kids. Maybe that's my passion. I began doing that. I got out of radio. I began doing motivating classes. I began motivating young kids, and I realized that was my passion. That's my talent that was given to me, to motivate young kids, motivate anybody. That is a talent that I was gifted with, which was motivation. That's where I decided to begin the company Motivation, to help others pursue their dreams, to help others not be afraid of following what they love. So after doing that for a few years, I actually, met a guy, and he's like, what, I like to do, videos, I like to do this, that, maybe we could shoot some videos and help others, around the world. And, I thought it was crazy in the beginning. I was like, what, it's gonna be hard, I don't know. So I told myself, what, it's a challenge. Why not do it? Why not go for it? It's not gonna hurt. So we began doing it. We grouped up. We began doing it, and as we started doing it, we seen a lot of people, give us a lot of feedback. Hey, continue doing it. Hey, you're doing a good job. So we began doing it, and as we began doing it, we started, saying, what? Why don't we do shows? Why don't we go to different places and motivate people? Actually, do a show and motivate them. And I'm like, what? That's not a bad idea. Let's continue doing that. So we began doing that, and then it changed the whole vision of everything. It changed everything from me, just motivating young kids to actual doing videos live in the internet and, going to different places and motivating kids. So that's the reason, why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I love seeing kids actually be motivated. I love kids actually focused on their dreams, not be afraid of that, harassment, bullying. That's all negative stuff. We don't need that in our lives. We are here to actually use our talent. So my mission is to help as many lives change their minds from negative to positive. My mission is to make sure that you take my motivation and take it in consideration. Because I can motivate you all day long, but it's up to you to take it in consideration and apply to it. Anybody could be motivated, but are you actually taking it in consideration and using it in practice? So ask yourself, you could be motivated all you want, but are you actually putting it into practice? I could be here motivating. I could motivate you here all day long, but are you actually taking my motivation in consideration and applying it to yourself? So I'm just here to tell you, motivation is real. Focus on your dreams. Don't be afraid of those who hate you. Don't be afraid of those that are going to put you down, because they're going to put you down. That should be a test. That should be a challenge for you to keep doing better, because you're doing something with your life. So don't give up. Don't never give up. Don't never quit. Fail, but learn from your mistakes. So don't ever give up. So thank you once again. That was a little bit about myself and also about the company. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, contact me, and I'd love to answer your questions. Other than that, my name's Hector Rodriguez, known by Motivation. Thank you so much.